Hey, welcome back to Ace Attorney and the rest of Edgeworth.
Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. No!
I'll just sit here silently and go.
Oh, fuck me. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight.
Hold it. Received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Yeah, it's very deep.
Objection!
That woman and that man who called into the report are 2 different people, obviously!
It's like demonic.
Yeah. I think it's what I'm going for. And the localizers are the ones that actually did the voices.
Different people.
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Did any of them in the woman who was camping?
Woman who was camping, a lot of heart.
What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could.
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
It's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is, get there quick.
Detective! You will refrain from casually revealing department secret!
It's a motto. That's not a secret.
It's department secret!
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Oh, man. So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for dejected daydreaming! Continue!
Yes, sir.
That's when we found Mr. Edgeworth. By golly, we found Edgeworth.
Who was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all. Really. Objection.
Detective! The court requires the facts, not your opinion! How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective! Hard, cold, objective facts!
Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all.
Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective! The court isn't interested in your musings! Deep, trusty, poppycock!
Cocky.
I ain't never seen so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force!
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue! Now! But the next morning, a body was found in the lake.
Stop, Phoenix! You're just getting detective in drama! Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge! Here's the bullet. To ensure bone to its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Pistol bullet found in the victim's body fired from a .22 caliber pistol.
That's a miracle that a 22 killed someone.
That close?
It's
Through the heart?
I mean, the heart is what it killed. It's a miracle that the bullet hit the heart.
Oh. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
It's such a light caliber that it's
even standing like 3 feet away?
It's known not to get skull hits. You shoot somebody in the skull with the 22, there's been several cases where the bullet didn't even go through the skull.
Yeah.
It's a very bad bullet.
You can shoot through the ribcage.
Well, I know how it went into the heart. I was just saying, it's kind of shocking that it was a 22.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
Murder weapon?
A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. So sorry, Your Honor.
Great, that's what I'm gonna have to object to.
Your statement?
The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I wonder if real life is Tisk would be like tisk.
Tisk, tisk. I'm trying to get down that, by the way.
He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What? God. Boring.
Boring. Decisive evidence, boring.
Murder order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor.
Judge! This is the weapon in question.
I accept it as evidence.
Pistol! The murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand.
3 times, only 2 shots were heard.
Yeah, so that extra shot could happen like fucking like 2 weeks ago, you know. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective!
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Gunpowder.
Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings! Nick! He's glaring at me! Very well! I'll explain. Actually, Judge! You do it!
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Doesn't mean he fired it. But it's pretty good to show that.
Murder! Murder!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge.
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now!
But wait,
Just pay your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man!
Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway?
I need water. It's a hard voice to do.
You need water.
You got some?
I got milk. Squeeze hard enough because it's just pouring out.
Yeah, that's how it works. Scientifically, I believe.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot this man was the person in that photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Who did?
I don't know.
Don't know. Were you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I could come up with.
Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry, it's no good.
Have you even been trying?
I know. I'm not good for anything in my neck. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not even be here, right?
No, I need you here. Yeah, you're useless. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense.
God,
What's more,
so useless.
I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Ah, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you know, when my luck is gonna... but you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Really? Whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh? Oh. Sorry. Whoops. Whoopsie.
Whoopsies.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lonahart take the stand?
Ooh, not Mrs. She's
Ooh, so she's available.
Hey.
Lonahart, you're a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You all need to learn some manners.
No.
Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand.
He's got the Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
Very well, your testimony, please.
I keep them in my back pocket.
He actually just buys Uno reverse cards
That's
in
it.
stacks. That way he always has one.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. Boop bop, boop bop. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There was never a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough!
Anybody find that
Huh?
odd?
What?
It's Christmas Eve just after midnight. So it was Christmas Day at midnight.
Yeah, okay, yes.
I just find it odd that when people say that.
But-
I understand it.
Yeah, but...
I'm not saying it's wrong. I just find it odd.
No. Judge! She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence!
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Of order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth!
Order! 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 I will have order!
Well, Judge.
Just throws his gavel at the Karma.
Ah!
Shut up! This evidence is decisive.
I have the power of God behind me!
Pulls out like another hand. He's got like a drawer full of hammers. Throws another one at him. I have very little doubt about this case.
This gavel is signed. There you go.
Very well. The court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
Cross-examination.
No.
We have photographic proof! What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty! You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do?
Well, also, he can't find me in contempt. Because he's not the judge!
Yes, I am! I run this court! You really think there was a contradiction with the facts of their testimony?
I don't. I'm trying to remember all of her testimony.
Well, I can't tell you. There's not a look at the script button.
One pop, and then a second pop.
I'll read it. Okay, it was Christmas Eve at midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
So both men disappeared?
No, no.
Or is that just her saying there was nothing but that boat in the lake?
Yeah. Meaning there wasn't another boat.
I honestly don't see. Show me the record. Show me evidence.
Oh. Well, a lot of cameras says
it's
automatically detects when there's a lot of noise and it faces the lake. Autopsy report, time of death, suck it sometime. Yeah. This is the photo they're talking about.
Okay.
Don't care about DL6. Here's an article about Gordy. Here's the map of Gordy Lake right here.
Map.
Bullet found. It's matches this pistol. Fired 3 times. Bears match with its right hand.
Yeah, I don't think there is. Honestly, I found nothing.
I don't know. I thought her testimony was strange. She was so vague about everything.
Bet Von Karma probably fed her lines.
But if you don't cross-examine her, the judge will...
He'll bang down the flimsy gavel of his and declare Edgeworth guilty.
I guess we'll just have to bluff it.
But if we mess up, contempt of court.
Hey, if we lose, we'll be held in public contempt.
Right. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Cheers.
Did I pick the right one?
No, you didn't. Very well.
There was something I could have used there? What could I have done? Said, but the gun had been fired 3 times?
I think your line of thinking should have been, if I don't cross-examine this witness, we're fucked.
I was looking at it from a logical thing of, all right, well, do I have any evidence that...
We'll try to find that with innocent. The only way we could do that is if we do cross-examinations.
Fuck you for making me play Danganronpa. Because guess what I do when I think? All right, my evidence. How is it possible? Because that's all Danganronpa is.
Yes.
I pray for
This is a game of faith.
This isn't a waste of time.
Alright then. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Hey!
Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really?
Technically, I was right. I was right when she said it was Christmas Eve at midnight, and then you had to sit there and be like,
God, this guy's such a tool!
Fuck you!
Fuck you! No. I haven't lost in 40 years!
No.
I'm not afraid to tango!
Fuck you.
Alright, Judge! I demand a trial by combat! I'm very good at this.
My weapon of choice, your flimsy gavel. Hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continued your testimony.
I was in my car.
I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. It's hard. Could you be more specific about your research? Satan?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait. Now I'm the one who says that.
Oh, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Oh, wait, I see. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. made you giggle because it was like a perfect line delivery of how quick I went into it.
I also really like the joke. I like Von Karma's jokes.
You like the fact that he's like, say it already!
Yeah.
Alright.
I heard this bane come up from the lake.
So you weren't looking at the lake at that time.
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already? I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with a witness. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gins in a boat.
That's the name of my next novel.
2 gins in a boat?
2 gents in a boat.
Erotic? Of course it is.
50 Shades of Gents.
Ooh.
Genitals.
That's just a league of extraordinary gentlemen.
Could you clearly see the 2 men?
Just like a depiction. Clear enough for you?
But that's a camera. That camera has better eyesight than I do. Press further. I'll get yelled at by Von Karma. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men.
Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
Jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Then there was another bang.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions! Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble!
Karma, I think I hate you. You're trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
There wasn't anything on the lake but that boat.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as country girl can be.
There's a Locke's monster in the lake.
Yeah? Oh, so like, oh, there wasn't just a boat. There was Gordy in the water. Okay.
Yeah. Press further. I just want to double check that you're sure. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan the whole lake? Almost sounded like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Damn it!
No. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. Fool. No need for further questions. Objection sustained!
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course. Oh, great. Sustained. Enough!
I think we've heard all we need to hear from Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise!
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood.
Uh-huh.
Nick! Oh, this testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. Get it? Because the lake.
I know what you mean, but I can't say anything. What can I do?
Guilty.
Dance.
Guilty. I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya. Is there something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Mother Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Clara! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
When you take your socks off and your feet smell bad. That's the face she made. That she got hit with like a bad stitch.
How close is your face to your feet?
There are people. No, not mine. My feet actually shockingly have no smell to them.
I know.
I thought it was my dog touching my feet at night. Is that you?
Yeah.
You sleep under my bed?
Yes. There's rats under there as well, so you gotta check it.
Oh, that's just your food for the week.
Oh, yes.
You stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lana. What's
I
the big
mean-
idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
What does he look like?
Enough! Judge. Like that. Damn it. Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. Sorry, but you were warned. God escort Mr. Wright out of the court. He is in contempt of court and must... No. I'm gonna
No!
Super Saiyan.
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
No. The
Ha!
rule applies to Nick only.
What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Mr. Phoenix, wrong. Wrong!
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order!
You're in contempt of court! It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection!
Fuck you! I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Slaughterheart has made a new testimony. Defense does have a right to cross-examine her.
But he's in contempt of court! No, I am! If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me!
If you're going to kiss someone, kiss me!
Kiss me!
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya. She comes back in as Mia. I'm not Maya. I'm Mia. I'm allowed back in here.
I get enough for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
So when she changes, do people see the change?
Yes, but the joke is that they can't. But like in reality, they should see it.
Okay. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last statement. Yeah, I know.
I was telling you to stop it.
Oh, that's what you meant. I saw as clear as day. That man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
If I point at it, I will. No, that's me saying stop it without saying it out loud. No, if we go over, I'll tell you we've gone over. Well, what about the other man?
What's it matter?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it! If you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to decide the penalty.
Damn. That's it? Oh, I don't know if I can find anything. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
Okay, what's the contradiction? I saw it clear as day that man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
A photo to that.
Why?
Because you can't see who they are. Just two black figures.
Gotcha! Got you, Miss Hart. Finally!
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took.
Stop spanking me. The very same.
I me up my papa.
There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. Okay, I guess I got it wrong. I say you can't see the figures. I didn't even realize the fog.
Well, yeah, but the fog also means that you can't see the figures. So?
This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Now, come on, show us the new evidence where it's like, I got it right here. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How?
What? What?
See, they're just like rotten cheese.
Mr. Wright has a point.
No, he doesn't.
That's why I told her not to say that in the testimony! Please!
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. Yes.
Yeah.
Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
No! How Edgeworth was seen? Well, we'll find out in
The next episode.
Wait, hold on. Now I can save. Thank you for watching this episode of Motivation. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll be able to
Thick as grits.
Bye!